Hello, this is New Vision TV. I am Lynn Komjisha. Maria Mutagamba, who passed on over the weekend, was a simple person but had a prominent personality. New Vision TV brings you some highlights in the life and career of the fallen leader. The fallen former tourism minister, who was born in Rakai and raised in conservative Catholic rural Buganda, first tasted real modernity on joining Mount St. Mary's Namagunga in the late 60s for her A-levels. She then joined Makerere University in the early 70s and offered economics, graduating in the mid-70s. She then led a quiet life, working in the central bank, married the late Mutagamba, raised a family and kept upgrading her career, attending courses in different countries. She eventually made a low-key entry into politics and first came to prominence in 1996 when she led the spirited presidential campaign machine of Dr Paul Ssemogerere to challenge President Museveni in Uganda's first direct presidential elections. It was a financially bruising campaign at the end of which Ssemogerere's team was so broke it could not pay the campaign manager's phone bill of 5 million shillings, then equal to about $5,000. Mutagamba was stuck with a personal debt, and as the Cell-Tel campaign was threatening her, the victorious Museveni team came to her rescue. Mutagamba ate a humble pie and crossed to the camp she had worked so hard to unseat. Museveni did not disappoint his new convert, and she soon wound up a minister. It was during her tenure as the Water and Environment Minister in 2004 that she was held in a dramatic hostage crisis by two pistol-wielding men in her office. After several hours standoff, the hijacker was broken up by the Presidential Guard Brigade troops commanded by Muhoozi Kainerugaba. Last year, at the end of her ministerial tenure, Mutagamba's last memorable campaign was the promotion of the Rolex, an egg rolled into a chapati, as a tourism product for Uganda. She was also an enthusiastic supporter of using beauty queens to promote tourism. Mutagamba succumbed to liver cancer. She will be buried today at her ancestral home in Gamba village, Kakuto, Rakai district. You're still tuned into New Vision TV, and now for Pearl of Africa series, we take a look at the ostrich. Did you know that the ostrich is edible? Dan Mirembe, a zookeeper at the Uganda Wildlife Education Center, shared this and more interesting facts about this creature. And now Ruth Naseje has the details of this report.
The ostrich happens to be the world's largest bird. Different from other birds, the ostrich does not fly. They have long necks and legs which keep their head up high above the ground. The ostrich's eyes are said to be larger than their brain, but this helps them see predators at a greater distance. The beak is flat and broad with a rounded tip. These ostriches are said to be the fastest birds, but this characteristic plays for both male and female ostriches. However, differentiating their sex depends on their color, as a zookeeper Dan Mirembe explains.
By sexual differentiation, this one is a male, that's the coloration of the male, and those ones which are gray, they are female. So that's how you can tell the difference between a male and a female. So beside the coloration, you can as well tell from the size. And basically the ostriches, they are known to be the fastest running birds. So which make them to be faster than any other bird is because of the toes. So they have the toes, two toes, which is a powerful aid, that gives them the ability to be very fast. And then also they are known to be birds which are needed, and in Uganda, in the wild, they are only found in Kidepo Valley National Park.
People commonly eat chicken, but Mirembe says it is not the only bird one can feast on. Ostriches can also make it to a dining table. However, one needs to be careful since they also have a defensive mechanism.
If you can eat chicken, you can as well eat them. So another thing which is very outstanding about them, every animal has a defensive mechanism. That's what you have to notify. So the way how ostriches defend themselves is by kicking. And they have a strong kick. Its kick, if it is kicked on a very sensitive part of a lion, it can as well kill a lion. So that's why we don't take it for granted when we go inside there, especially with the male. And it becomes intensive when they are in mating season.
One needs to know that the egg of an ostrich weighs about 1 to 2 kilograms, and during incubation, the process takes 42 days. Their lifespan, however, depends. If an ostrich lives in captivity, the lifespan is about 50 years, but if it is in the wild, it's limited to 45 years. Carrots, eggplants, grass, and simsim is what these fastest birds feed on. Here in Uganda, you can only find them at Kidepo National Park. For more Pearl of Africa stories, visit our website at www.newvision.co.ug. I am Ruth Naseje.
And that's all we had for you. Thank you for watching. Be sure to catch more of your updates on your mobile, on your desktop, on your tablet, anywhere in the world by visiting www.newvision.co.ug. I'm Lynn Komjisha.